Today my topic is annealing and normalizing. So what is the annealing? The annealing is one of the most important process of a heat treatment in which the metal is heated at 30 to 50 degrees Celsius above the upper critical temperature to obtain the certain mechanical properties of the metal. So some points are given here. Number one is to soften the metal, number one. Number two is to remove the internal stresses of the metal. Number three is to improve the machinability of the metal. Number four is to refine the grain size of the metal. The metal is heated in a furnace and left in a furnace for some time, for a cooling. So it means that the metal is taking the hours, 2 days or 3 days for a cooling. It means that cooling rate is very low. So cooling rate are generally depends upon the shape and size of the components. So here the metal is heated. This is lower critical temperature 7 to 3 degree Celsius. The metal is heated. This line is represent the upper critical temperature 9-10 degrees Celsius. This is the upper critical temperature 9-10 degrees Celsius. The metal is heated 30 to 50 degree upper the critical temperature. 910 plus 30 940, 910 plus 50 960. It means that the metal is heated 910 to 60 degrees Celsius upper the critical temperature. The metal in annealing, the austenite is changed in ferrite and perlite. The ferrite is a very soft and ductile material. So when some amount of the carbon are added in a ferrite, it became a cementite. Then when the more amount of the carbon added in a cementite, the metal it became a perlite. So perlite and cementite is very hard and brittle metal. So perlite occur in a metal in the patches form. You cannot see the perlite in a metal by the naked eye. The perlite is always occur in a metal in the patches form. You cannot see the naked eye. You can see the patches with the help of a microscope. The less than the up to the 0.8% carbon, the area is coming the hypoeutectic state. When the carbon is above the 0.8%, this area is coming the hypereutectic state. The carbon is represented on a horizontal line. The temperature is represented along a vertical line. So at this point 0.8%, the annealing temperature required is 760 to 810 degree Celsius at 0.8% carbon. So when this line is here, so 0.4%, it means that the annealing temperature is required 830 to 960 degree Celsius. It means that the carbon percentage decrease, the annealing temperature required is increase. The carbon percentage is decrease. The annealing temperature required is decrease. This is a lower critical temperature. So the second number is normalizing. So normalizing is also one of the most important process of the heat treatment in which the metal is heated at 30 to 50 degree above the critical temperature. The difference between the annealing and normalizing. So in annealing, the metal is cool in a furnace, and in a normalizing process, the metal is cool in a air. In a normalizing, the holding time, this is the time along a horizontal temperature along a vertical line. The metal is heated and hold a workpiece in a furnace for some time, 15 to 20 minutes, and then carrying out the workpiece and put into the air for a cooling. So it means that the holding time 15 to 20 minutes in a furnace, cooling rate in a air is very high. So the cooling rate is very due to the high. The both annealing and normalizing, the structure of the material became homogeneous. The metal is increased. This metal is heated and slow in a furnace. It means that take more time. The normalizing, in a normalizing, temperature increase 1130 degrees Celsius. The austenity is change in a solidus. Solidus means this metal is become a tough and ductile material. So the metal have a low ductility, impact strength, and ultimate tensile strength. It means that the annealing and normalizing are process are generally used for the to obtain the certain mechanical property, to improve the machinability, to remove the internal stasis, and to soften the metal, to improve, to change, to refine the grain size of the uh, property of the grain size of the metal. Annealing and normalizing are generally play a very important role in industries to obtain the certain mechanical properties. I hope that you will like my lecture. Thank you very much.